Hey guys, I just wanted to quickly show one of the biggest objections that we get and how easily you can overcome it is that not having a mailing address. There's just ways that you can take data from your CRM, your e-commerce platform, however you get all your data, export it, reverse look it up, enrich it, and get more data on that client. And that's what I want to show you today. We always say no address, no problem. And if you want to reach out to your leads and send them a handwritten piece of mail, here's just a really quick and easy workflow that we can help you guys execute. And this is what most people's data looks like. We're in a Google sheet right now. Most people are going to have first name, last name, email, phone number, something. As long as you have an email and a phone number, this system's going to work. And we can find, using the service, People Data Labs, you can find socials, you can find mailing addresses, you can find mobile phone numbers. But for today's purpose of this, we're going to show you guys how to take a phone number, take an email and a first and last name, enrich it, and find someone's address. So again, the service we're going to use is called People Data Labs. This is just a data aggregation tool. It's used for lots of marketers, developers to enrich data, get data. And what I love about this service is that you can just pay as you go. You don't need another subscription. You can just do a new enrichment job. If you're going to need a list once a month or once every few months, it's a great tool that you guys can use. And it's really easy to use. So once you log in, it's going to look like this. And again, this is just pay as you go. You don't need a subscription. And then once you are ready to do a list, we're going to come over here to tools, right here on the left-hand side. And then once you go to tools, you're going to go to batch enrich. So batch enrich, we're going to do new enrichment job right here. Go to person. And then this is really how simple it is. You're going to upload your list and then you're just going to ask it for what you need. So again, the bare minimum that we need is either a profile, like a social profile, their professional mailing address, sometimes like free Yahoo Gmail work, their phone number, their email hash, or their LinkedIn ID. As long as you have any of this, we can do a reverse lookup and get more information on them. So I'm going to get the test list that we have, PDL test. Once it's uploaded, all you're going to do is hit next down here in the bottom right corner. Once you're there, it's going to auto map for you. So it found an email on the CSV, first name, last name, and phone. All you're going to do is hit next down here in the bottom right. And then title case, I always like this just to clean up the export file, so you're not going to have lowercase first names. But this is really where you need to focus on is the required fields. What you're going to do is hit add rule. Once you hit add rule, you're going to go down here and look for location address. So you're going to come down here, location address line 2, but we want to find location address. So location street address right here. So what we're telling the system is when they're enriching this CSV file to look for more data, we only want leads that have at least a location street address. So once you're done, it's like literally this simple. You just hit next, make sure everything's good. You can just hit start enrichment. And it happens really quick. So since this is a smaller list, it's 240, they usually want at least batch sizes of like 500. I do a reverse lookup and find addresses, but I've already ran this right here. I ran this right before the video, and then you can review it and then buy it. So usually the match rate is somewhere around 50 to 65%. So this match rate was 53%. So what we told it to do was to take those names, emails, and phone numbers and find those people with a location address. So we come down here, we search for fields, location street address. So we're coming down here, location street address. So we had like 240 people in this like demo sheet. And this is a really quick way that you can get this data, reverse look up it. And now we have 128 people that we can possibly send a handwritten mail piece to. Once you clean it, or once you get the export list here, you're just going to go up here and hit buy. It has to be a minimum of $50. But once you do that, the next step is to go to, this is the national change of address to make sure that those people still live at that address. So anytime you move and you have to tell the post office you moved, that's called national change of address. And this is the best way to make sure that if you send a handwritten mail piece, that it's actually going to get to them. And if they moved, it will actually update the file and give you their most current address. So, and this is a really affordable, again, it's pay as you go. It's $20 per list. And this is really important. You have to think about the cost savings of sending a piece of mail to someone who doesn't live there or an invalid address. So when you're doing any handwritten direct mail campaigns or any direct mail campaigns at all, you want to make sure that that list is verified through the NCOA before you actually send it. So it's really simple. I really wanted just to take a minute to show you how to use enriching. Again, all you have to do is get a CSV file, first name, last name, email, or phone number. Go to People Data Labs. This is a great service that you guys can use. It's pay as you go. You can enrich the data, find somebody that has a mailing address, export it, and then clean it on TrueNCOA to make sure that if you actually send it, it's actually going to be delivered. So I hope that was helpful. We always say no address, no problem. They're your clients. They've done business with you. We always recommend, if they're doing business with you, they've given you, permission to contact them. This is a great way to reach them on a different channel that you're not doing with a handwritten mail piece that's going to help build better relationships, get higher response rates, and do something different than you're already doing.